Hi friends! Today we're going over some of my favorite things, books, specifically my science fiction and fantasy. This one, Glinda of Oz, is one I got when I was in elementary school. It is a hardcover with it looks like some type of signature binding, folio or octavo or something like that, which I generally prefer over the thermal ones like the perfect binding because they tend to last longer. And this one also has a nice book board decorated. And this one is L. Frank Baum's Glinda of Oz. I did not have enough money at the time to buy the full set, so I only have a couple of these. And I particularly enjoy his books. They've all been very, very, very fun to read. And so I would recommend these books of Oz for kids of all ages, as they are lots of fun. The next book I'm going to show you is one from my science fiction collection that I enjoy for holidays. It's Bradbury's Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's fun, especially during Halloween, to read this, and is a friendly reminder of how important it is to spend time with children, because it's very interesting to see how parents can realize sometimes too late that they haven't spent enough time with their kids. And this one also has a perfect binding, which I'm not that fond of. I'm not sure if you can see that that glue. It only holds for so long. When I have a chance in a future video, I'll show you a book that I have that has a perfect binding where sections or pages are falling out. But not that fond of the binding, but it is an excellent book, and I would definitely recommend reading it, although it could be perhaps for an older audience, since there is a little bit of language, although it's relatively mild compared to the language in books these days. So this one's another one of my favorites. And this is the third one I will show you today. This one I especially like because it is a science fiction book with a holiday theme, which you don't come by very often, and I enjoy that because it's a nice anthology to read at Christmas time. It's got lots of cute short stories, so you don't necessarily have to finish the whole book in one sitting or necessarily in 1 year. You can read a few of the short stories 1 year and then a few more the next. It is very enjoyable. I've enjoyed all of the stories in this one, and I find this picture to be especially cute because if you'll notice, it's Santa, and he's got a bunch of different little, extraterrestrial characters with him, and even the stockings behind him indicate that there are varying types of creatures with different feet, different numbers of toes, and different types of appendages on which they put the socks. So I really enjoyed this one and hope that this one would be a good read for you as well. This one's called Christmas on Ganymede, and it is something that is very typical for the season. It's got stories about Santa Claus, stories, I think there's 1 or 2 also about the New Year, and it is a good read, or at least I enjoyed it. And this one again is also a perfect binding. Not sure if you can see that, but it's got the glue holding it together.